My name is Mark Sumption. I'm running for District 1, which is northeast Provo, the river bottoms, and about from 600 north up through BYU campus. I have lived in Provo the majority of my life. I moved here when I was 2 months old from Cedar City, and so they tell me. I lived on 7th North and 8th East. I currently own that home and have gone through a couple of years of understanding better the zoning laws and the requirements that Provo City has in place, and I respect those and look forward to working with the city and the zoning officers in the future to improve and enhance what's already there. I went to Joaquin and Fair and Provo High and BYU, did some graduate work up to University of Utah. I've been in business my whole career. I've had my own business here in Provo for the last 20 years in financial services. I'm a registered investment advisor and understand the difference between a balance sheet and an income statement, thank goodness. And it's helpful as we try to be prudent in the application of our scarce resources here in our community. I have basically 5 different areas of concentration. Of course, business development. My hat's off to the downtown business people as well as our city council for finding a happy middle, if you will, last night at city council meeting to the alliance. The reality is it's still our tax dollars that are supporting that alliance, and I think there needs to be metrics in place to measure the success, maybe even a competition between our current economic development department as well as the Downtown Business Alliance and measure the success of that, because that's key to the success of Provo. I think we have a time, 2 minutes? Oh, we'll have to talk further, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Cynthia Dayton, and I am currently on the City Council for District 1, and now I would like to have the opportunity to serve again. After graduating from BYU, my husband and I lived in the East, near many of the major metropolitan areas of the U.S. It gave me a greater understanding of what works for cities and what doesn't. That experience helps lend perspective to the great things that have happened for Provo as we plan to work and manage the growth and encourage a sustainable growth for the future of our community. For the past 4 years, I've been working diligently to maintain the balance between a vibrant and livable community today while addressing the future needs of housing and economic development for tomorrow. I've kept my commitments to strengthen neighborhoods, encourage economic growth, and improve safety in our city. There are still many ways to improve. One of the greatest challenges we face today is traffic burdens. Local mass transit and innovative ideas to move traffic safely through neighborhoods will be addressed by me. I will advocate that Provo identify a brand and direction for our future economic development. The financial model for iProvo must ultimately be addressed and resolved. I will work to get a community recreation center survey completed. And last of all, I will continue to focus on issues of safety and enforcement for our homes and neighborhoods. Creating and maintaining a strong vision of planned growth that sustains our way of life for the future continues to be a top priority of focus and discussion for the next 4 years on my plate. I look forward to serving you and keeping Provo a great place to live.
Thank you.
Don't hit that one. How do we do this?
Does this one come off?
Yeah, it's okay.
Go anywhere?
Yeah, it's okay. I can do it. It's okay. Hi, I'm Coy Porter. Just a little background about myself. I was born and raised here in Provo. Lived in the Franklin neighborhood most of my life. Had a home for a short time, about 6 years up in the Grandview area. Moved back to the Franklin neighborhood, which is an area I really love. The last 30 years, I've served the citizens of Provo in the fire department. The last 5 years as the fire chief. I worked with most of the active members of the council and other previous council members. Over the last 10 years, I've managed 6+ $6+ million budget. This last budget we put together was $7.3 million. Educational background, went through all the Provo regular schools. I have an associate's degree in fire science from UVSC and also a bachelor's degree in public emergency services management. I've had a lot of experience in a variety of different arenas. I most recently was the past president of the State Fire Chiefs Association, served on the Governor's Homeland Security Advisory Committee, was the head over the Fire EMS Hazmat Services for our 2002 Olympics, sat on the State Committee for representing Provo in that group. Served on the Utah County Local Emergency Planning Committee for 8 years as chair. Had a lot of experiences that way, and I think that's one of the things that I bring to this council is a lot of experience working with people, developing consensus, and working towards common goals. You know, as I became the chief in the department, we found fairly quickly that we had never really worked the department as a business, and through the support of the mayor and the council in looking at our change in how we did our business model, we were able to replace almost the entire fleet, which better serves the citizens of Provo. Thank you. I don't think this
Is this working? We got this one working? Great.
Good.
My name's Steve Turley, and I'm running for the at-large seat, which covers, of course, the entire city of Provo. I'm grateful for the opportunity to come tonight and talk about a few of my ideas and tell you a little bit about myself. I was a BYU, I don't want to say brat. That's a mean thing to say. I was my parents came to BYU, and I was young. We grew up here. I grew up in the northeast part of town, right by the temple. Love the foothills, love the Provo River, love the life that it gave me, and it's the life that I hope to give to my children. We have my wife and I have 5 kids, and we live south of the cemetery in southeast Provo. 4 years ago, I approached the voters and asked basically for a job. I wanted a part-time job with the city. And I wanted the opportunity to share an idea or share my ideas about how government can best be run. Fiscally conservative, limited in scope, and not out to make every promise to every voter, to every citizen. I do believe that people are the best resource that Provo has, and people are the solution to many of the problems that face us in Provo. Government can help for sure. So for the last 4 years, we've tried to do that. And I give credit to the many employees at Provo City. I give respect and appreciation to Coy for his service to the citizens of Provo. Bottom line, we have a great place to live. National recommendations are strong and thick. Best place to live, best place for family, best place to start a business. I'm grateful to be here in Provo. I'm grateful for the 4 years that I've had to serve, and I look forward to 4 more years of serving you in that capacity as a city council person. Thank you.